Hi Virgo, welcome to your new love reading for February 2020. Everything you need to know about this reading is in the description box below, as well as the recommend a reader shout out, which goes to Divinely Daddy Tarot. Love and support to him. Check him out. Show him some love and support. This is intended to be a romantic love reading, but it may resonate in other areas of your life. Also, this might be yours or your person's moon, rising, or Venus sign, and this could represent a new development in an already existing situation rather than a new love coming down the pike. All right, for Virgo, new love for February. What do we got? Virgo. All right. 8 of Swords. Oh. Justice. That could be Libra. The Magician, Gemini, Virgo, or Aries. 3 of Wands. 6 of Swords. The Moon. All right. It could be Pisces or Cancerian there. All right, who are we dealing with for Virgo here? Okay. Knight of Swords. All right, so you might already know this person because you got some fear here. You got some frustration or some feeling like, I don't know. So this could be somebody you already know, you're already in conversation with. Could be that you're beginning to, you've got enough of a picture of them, or you know this is a known person. So very well could have met through friends or online. And we got some distance here, looking off into the distance. So this could be someone you've been kind of dealing with online, and you're not sure if you can trust this person, or you don't know what to do because they're not consistent. They're kind of doing their own thing, and they might be very interesting, but you don't really know how they feel. Chances are you're already dealing with this person, that this is someone that you know about already. This is not somebody that you're going to be meeting, or yeah, probably. Okay, so on the flip side, this could be you searching for answers. That's interesting. Okay. Oopsie. Huh. I don't know why that flew in there. What's this Justice about? Is this you searching for answers, Virgo? What's this Justice about? 2 of Wands. Okay. This Magician. What's this Magician about? What's this Magician? Page of Cups. Okay. You're not feeling right about it, though. Why? You don't trust this person. Are you not ready? Did you just get out of something pretty major that you're kind of feeling held back by? What's this 3 of Wands? This 3 of Wands for Virgo. The Star card. Okay. We got the Moon here. What's this 6 of Swords? What's this 6 of Swords? Justice. Okay. What's this Moon card? What's this Moon card about? This is somebody you're already dealing with. All right, you are, for the Virgos that I'm reading for, I think you need to go with your gut on this one. We got the Moon card here. We got disappointment. It feels like you need to, that you might, it's almost like a moth to a flame, this situation, because you want to know, like, you haven't really, you're not getting what you want, and it's enough to keep you hanging on, and yet it's not that big of a deal to the person. We got the Page of Cups here. We got the 2 of Wands. Meh. And it just feels like you're kind of at the point now where this person is more in control than you would want them to be. This is an online situation or a once removed situation where you and this person are not a couple. You're not really, you don't know where you stand with this person. And it's like you're searching for answers. Maybe you're talking to friends about it. Maybe there's a lot of online talking, but it's just, you don't know where you stand with this person. And you don't, it's causing a decay in trust, or like an erosion of trust, and it should, because this is not somebody that's into it like you are, and you are not going. It's almost like you need to let go of this to find who you're supposed to be with, because this person is not it. You need to let go of them. You're still hanging on to them, or you're still kind of keeping it alive in hopes that you'll get these crumbs from them, and it's not going to happen. You could be dealing with someone that's very stingy with their emotions, very controlling, very selfish, and you're wanting to prove something to them that they're not going to acknowledge. You're not getting your needs met. Things are not as they should be, and you're waiting for this apology or this acknowledgement or this recognition, this sort of you were right, I was wrong type of thing, or acknowledgement, and it's not going to happen. This person probably knows that, and they're withholding it. This is a control thing. This is someone that always gets their needs met first and always. So if this is someone you're dealing with, which it looks like you already know this person, and it's probably once removed, like online, you need to let go of this. Because you're going to be waiting quite some time, and there's probably distance involved, and maybe this person isn't a jerk. Maybe they're not withholding emotionally. They just can't, because they're trying to get their business off the ground. They've got a lot going on. This could be somebody that's just really, really busy trying to take charge and do all the things. And so there's just no time for a relationship now. That's fair. I mean, it could really be that. The problem is you're in a position of having to figure that out because this person's not telling you. They're not going past a certain point with you. So thankfully this is online. You don't have too much invested, or it's in its inception and in the beginning stages, and you don't have too much invested. This is something you need to let go of and move on. This might have been your first shot out of the gate after something major. It was enough of a taste to put you back out there, but this is not something you need to pursue, just because it very well could be not the right time for this person. You're just a small part of their life right now, because they've got bigger things they're attending to and dealing with. Worst case scenario is they're kind of a jerk and controlling, and you don't want to be any part of that. You probably just left something like that. That's why this initially appealed to you, because this person can be very charming. They're kind of very big and magnanimous right now. They're really trying to get their life started and get things off the ground. So it could be that, the attraction was there, very charming, all of that. But it doesn't need to go any further than the way it is now, because they can't give you what you need. And so you're going to end up doing what you're starting to feel like now, which is wanting to chase after, or wanting to stick around so that they'll finally acknowledge, so that the dust will settle and they'll finally go, oh, wow, are you a sight for sore eyes? It's not going to happen. Cut your losses. You're not in too deep now, so cut your losses. There's disappointment and sadness, but this is about listening to your intuition and about listening to yourself. Like, I don't know what to do. Yes, you do. It's just you think it's hard. Do what you won't. Take that step to ensure your emotional safety and well-being in the situation, because this right here is taking you outside of yourself. You looking to the future for someone else, and it's leaving you confused, and you just don't know, and you're getting this back in return. That's not good for you. So this is about you needing to take care of yourself and cut things off. You're not getting your needs met, and you're not going to. And even if you do, you're going to have to wait a long time. And it's going to be bits and pieces. There's never going to be where it can be just about you finally with this person. There's always going to be other things in the way. And to restore balance for yourself, and to get your perspective back, and to get the focus back on your well-being, you need to move on from this. This is not a good situation for you. It was nice. At first, it was fun. but this is all it's ever going to be. If you're okay with that, okay, but it doesn't look like you are. It looks like you want more, and you're like, well, if it's not going to be more, I've got some decisions to make, and perhaps I need to move on. Because we've got distance here. We've got someone that can't really give you what you want or need, and this is about you transitioning out of this to what's coming next, because this is not your next. This was along the way, but this is not your next. And this is about trusting your intuition. And when it feels bad, that's when you go. Not sit there and beat yourself up and think, oh, maybe I'm just being too demanding. And you know what? I shouldn't be. Stop that. Don't should on yourself. It doesn't feel right. It doesn't feel right. And you don't have to sit there and go, oh, well, I don't want to be, I shouldn't be so. Yes, you should. Yes, you should, because in 6 months you're going to hate yourself and you're going to hate the person. And it's going to be bicker, fighting, and you're going to be sad. You're going to be disconnected from yourself. That's the worst. So, no. You walking away because, you know what, this isn't working out for me. In retrospect, that builds trust, and that builds a sense of self-reliance. That even though it's painful or it's not ideal, and I really wish this could have worked, you send a message to yourself that I can trust myself to go when the going gets tough. When it's not good for me, when it's abusive, or when it's unkind or unfair, I can take care of myself. I don't need anybody else to do it. When you let go of something, it's like you're that much closer to meeting your future self. It's like your future self saying, yeah, you got this. Keep coming. Come on, keep coming. So as you let go, you progress forward. It's like your future self doing like this. I don't know where I heard that from. It's not mine, but it makes sense. Or it was said differently, but that's how it means to me. That's what it felt like, or what I saw when I said it. It's like when you let go of something that's not good for you, you're building trust within yourself, and it's your future self giving you like a fist bump, or like, yeah, come on, okay, good. Baby steps, here we go. That's good. So this is something that was good for the time being, or the purpose it served, which was to kind of maybe make things interesting for you, but it's starting to get uncomfortable to where you're kind of left not knowing what's going on. And it's simply too much for you to have to figure out. You want someone that's going to let you know how they feel and be on the same page. You don't want to have to work or kind of wonder or play this or act like this or make excuses for that. Too much work. What else for Virgo? Four of Wands. This is about someone wanting to commit. This is about what you want and what they want, and how it's not the same thing right now. Could be in the future. Right now it's not. You're not giving what you're getting. You're ready for more than they want to give. Again, could be that their life's taken off right now, and that's where their focus is. It could be as simple as that. Could also be that this is you're with someone that is very much like a person you left a little bit ago, and you've got enough of that to where you're like, oh, I don't want to go down that road again. You know, you dipped your toe in the water, and it's like, no, okay, trust your intuition, logic and intuition. And this is, if you're not feeling like you can trust this person, then honor that and withdraw, pull back, go no further, restore your balance. There's no shame in that. What else for Virgo? I feel like this is kind of like when you get out of a situation and then you get into another situation and you're hopeful, or you're like, well, I want to do that. But there hasn't been enough time for you to get kind of grounded in who you are, self-sufficiency, all that. And it feels a little bit too close to home or too familiar. And instead of that being a red flag and you going, oh, yeah, nope, not doing that again, you're doubting yourself. You're questioning, you're second guessing. You don't want to be demanding. You don't want to crowd her. You don't want to be annoying him. Don't do that. You're just going to be this, you're going to be like just rocking back and forth in the corner after. You're going to be that stressed out and and that's not a slam on, but it's just, this would be self-induced that you don't need. You don't need that. What else? Oh, what have I been saying? Trust your intuition. Yep. There it is. Trust your intuition on this one, especially. It doesn't look like you're feeling it. It looks like you have your doubts. You're not getting your needs met. You're disappointed. You're sad. There's distance involved anyway, which undermines the trust for some people. So you got this, Virgo. Listen to your intuition. This was a for right now. It's not your big next. What else for Virgo? Virgo. You do, what's clear here is you do have to let go of this for your next big one or your next thing, because this is not your next. This was the in-between. You do have to let go of this to get to the next. You will stay stuck here if you don't, because it's going to be you trying to make something work that someone else is not really invested in. What else for Virgo? The thing is, I don't think this is what's coming. I think you're in it now. I think you've come to the crossroads about someone, and that's why this is showing up, because this is someone you know. Okay, we need balance because things are not balanced right now. This is not, things are out of balance and you need to restore balance and harmony. And this is not, you're feeling pretty insecure. This is an insecure situation, not stable situation. And it's causing you to doubt yourself and feeling insecure and feelings of insecurity and just instability, or just like not knowing, there's no reliability in this situation and you don't need that. So this is about restoring balance. Pulling back, getting some perspective, thanking it and goodbying it, and it served its purpose. And then we clear the way for the next big thing. Okay. All right, Virgo, you can keep your head up. This, if anything, this was just like, oh, yep, let's see how your intuition is doing, and let's see how your self-trust is doing. It doesn't feel good? Out. Don't second guess yourself. If it doesn't feel good, it doesn't feel good. You can sort it out later. And if it's meant to be, this person will accept an apology if you owe them one, or if you come back and go, hey, you know what? I got a little spooked. Sorry. If it's the right person, they'll accept that. They'll work with it. They'll understand it. No harm, no foul in self-preservation here. I hope this was helpful. You keep your head up. Happy February to you. And I hope to see you in the next reading. All right, you take care.